over there. Michael, you're supposed to say it. What? What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the screen here. But what are you looking at, PBB?
It's a Super Metroid Item Randomizer League Season 3 race.
What is that?
It's amazing. It's Super Metroid, but all the items are mixed together.
How do you do such a thing?
I have no idea.
I certainly have no idea either, but thankfully we have Aussie and Derp, whom I hope have a better idea than either of us.
I have a feeling they do.
I have a results-based feeling that Derp better know better than I did.
Yes.
If Derp dies in Gauntlet, he's off the team. We can only have one Gauntlet dying goon on slow. And dang it, that's me.
That's right. There's no room for you, Dirt. Ooh, what are we predicting? Oh, which suit will we pick up first? That's
Aussie going for the weave and instead getting the old 2 platform there on the climb, giving Derp an insurmountable early lead. It will not be surmounted.
Yeah, that's huge. That's like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Man. Probably more like 3.
For anyone who's not aware of the context, we have a Week 2 Randomizer League matchup here between Aussie 101 of Shaktool's digging game, of which PBB is also a teammate and member, versus TG Derp of Slow, for which I am the anchor. And either in a good way or a bad way, I'll leave that to y'all to decide. But we're going to talk about their race because it's more fun that way.
Yeah, off to a pretty good start. Just the power bombs, no supers yet, but I'm sure soon TM will find some. This is probably going to be a really great race. Very comparable in skill, these 2 players. Really excited for this one.
Yeah, this is 2 of the teams that were top ranked in their respective divisions. They're different divisions. Week 2 is inter-division matchups for everyone, but both of these teams fairly highly ranked in the field of teams that we have. We have a bunch of really solid teams here in the league, 30 teams in total, and this should be a good race between Aussie and Derp. Both look like they're going left, at least to the minor item. Now comes the big decision.
Going back up. Boo.
And both of them decided to overshoot the jump back toward the elevator for that mock ball. I was wondering if they're going to choose to do the mock ball or choose to bonk their heads. It's the biggest choice.
Alright, Derp gonna check what's under old Mother Brain here, and it's our first super. Both of them getting it. And, you know, Derp still has that 2-second lead.
Yeah, finding super missiles early, very, very important. We often will see people go out of the way if they're missing either super missiles or power bombs early, trying to find that first pack just because it is so essential to have, because they're required for opening some of the doors that are going to open some of the items that they're going to want to check coming up. This is a major minor split randomizer, but it is a dash randomizer, which is a variant of the randomizer with some additional functionality and flexibility, but still has the same general mechanics that you know and loathe about Super Metroid.
And it has vanilla bombs, always. What are the stats on this? They're actually on the dash page, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, with power bombs, a lot less likely. But if none of the minors are power bombs, you're pretty favored to end up with bombs here as your major item progression. The items are sorted into major and minor item pools. The minors being the missiles, super missiles, and power bombs that appear on the HUD at the top of the screen. The majors being everything else. But you need a way to be able to progress in the game down toward the Brinstar area. And so bombs is one of the 3 major items that can let you do that. And looks like we're getting some divergence.
Derp's going to Gauntlet. You know what this means.
You're off the team, Derp.
Off the team!
He clicked save. Yeah, save completed. Good job, Derp. He still better not die. He has an E-tank. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, you have a whole E-tank, Derp. No matter that the acid will take away pretty much the whole E-tank in 1 second, but you've got it.
That's 60 frames. Do you realize how many 60 is, Polar Bear Bunny? It's even more. It's 60.09. I mean, gosh.
Whoa.
That's so many frames.
That's a lot of frames.
Yeah, if he can't get back out of the acid in 60 frames, that's his own downfall.
Agree.
Yeah, look at that. An extra E-tank. Yeah. So, Derp choosing to reset that rather than continue through Gauntlet and look at the miners in the back. I don't mind the call, but that is going to set him behind. You know, we'll see how long it takes him to get to that super missile pack at the back. But Aussie touched it at 5:53, so we'll see how much time Derp ends up losing there.
Yeah, meanwhile, Aussie found Ice Beam, but possibly more importantly, found 2 more supers, which is very great for Dash. Supers are a lot more rare in this version.
Yeah, supers can be really hard to come by in Dash seeds, so often, especially if the beam that runners have isn't great, like Ice Beam isn't, you'll often see them looking for some extra minor item packs. And looks like Derp is going to be going down Red Tower because he's running through the Space Pirates. As we all know, if he's going up Red Tower, he would want that extra health. So that is an indicator of what he plans to do. No, that's only for vanilla. And even with 15 supers, Aussie is going in on the Edikun's miner there.
I don't mind it.
I mind the door transitions more than the item itself.
Alright. Ready for time with Eichel? Oh no, it's math. I don't know how much time it's been.
Looked like it was about 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, sounds
About 90 seconds. So we'll see if Aussie ever ends up going back to check Gauntlet, or if he finds everything he wants away from Gauntlet. Derp could potentially get some of that time back if Aussie does Gauntlet himself.
Gonna go for the gate clutch. Had a nice setup there, but didn't shoot a super. There he goes.
Yeah, the normalized setup for that wave gate trick, really nice, and getting rewarded with a spring ball. It's pretty nice. And then Derp using the modifications of the terrain that are randomizer specific there, shooting out what would have been a crumble block, but is now a shot block to keep you from potentially soft locking at that spot. Pretty heads up play. So onward to Charge Beam for Aussie. He's going to be looking for Speed Booster or Spazer, finding the Speed Booster the more useful of the two.
The better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But had he found Spazer there, he would have also been able to go down and get through this due to some of the dash modifications.
Yep, Spazer will let you through the waterway here and also let you through to the Batoon to replace Ice Beam, which they also already have. So they're pretty stacked already.
Yeah, I would say that this is going pretty well. Definitely good that the runners are finding worthwhile things here in the Bridstar area. Definitely part of the map that takes quite a while, contains no bosses, and therefore can be a little bit punishing if you go that way and don't find anything. And honestly, doing some spring ball, speedball fun, just having a good old time with it, making use of that spring ball.
That's what this is all about right now. It's about fun.
Yeah.
Not about taking Derp down.
I think Derp's going up, honestly.
But you just said he was gonna go down, Reptile.
Nope. He just, he's confused just like me. And he's definitely going up or down, one way or the other.
Sorry, Derp actually picking up that power bomb. So now he's 25, which is just incredible. Aussie's going up. That's interesting.
Does look like he's headed up. Spring ball, an easy way across the moat. Speed booster, an easy way across the moat, and a way to guarantee that he'll be able to check all 4 major locations in wrecked ship if he goes there. Plus, he did skip that early gauntlet. I think, depending on what's in wrecked ship, this does give Derp more odds than not to make up some of that gauntlet time that he lost early. So, as a member of Team Slow, and someone with rooting interest in Derp helping our team salvage a 1-1 record for the week after my debacle yesterday, I'm kind of hoping that Aussie spends that time going to Gauntlet. I'll be honest.
I kind of imagine he would, but also possibly not, because a suit cannot be in Gauntlet, and that's kind of the best thing you want at this point.
Yeah. It really depends, I think, on how wrecked ship goes. If it's looking like it could be signaling suitless Meridia, high jump boots, grapple beam can both be in Gauntlet, and so that might be a driving factor. But we're quite a ways away from that. It really depends on what we do see in wrecked ship for Aussie. Derp rapidly approaching his decision juncture. Just not as rapidly as I'd like, bonking into the wall there. Do it more rapidly, Derp. Let us know.
No, slow down. Take your time, Derp. Don't let Maniacal bully you.
Oh, this looks like he's going down, so we do have the divergence we so crave.
Yeah, last week the multi-world settings allowed for a suit in Gauntlet, but the remaining settings, there will not be a suit in Gauntlet, save for maybe like full rando or all that jazz, but that's for another time. And Dash, a suit will not be in Gauntlet.
Yeah, criteria cannot spawn the suits, at least wrecked ship locked criteria. The major items in Gauntlet, Bomb Chorizo can't be suits. You won't find them early. You can find them as early as the Bridstar loop, but that didn't happen today, so we actually kind of have an interesting situation for both of our runners where they did have a meaningful choice to make. Aussie choosing to go fight Phantoon that we're seeing. So far, things are going pretty okay. And Derp gonna go fight Kraid.
Did you see your friend Derp break the tube without having gravity suit? What was he thinking?
I'm not convinced he was. I'm not convinced he was thinking.
So you can see runners break the tube to Meridia early. That's generally because they know they're about to get gravity suit. But in this case, if Suitless Meridia were to come into play, the tube's already broken, and now Derp cannot do the fast entrance into Meridia that you would kind of want.
Yeah, definitely don't see runners break the tube on the way by the first time, all the time. Although I think Derp is just depending on being able to do a GT Classic run at this point. Going to force his way through Norfair, upper Norfair, lower Norfair. I have faith. He's going to find all the suits at all the spots he needs them.
Very nice. Quick kill and a double reserve tank.
Ooh, dueling reserves. Both runners not feeling so great about that choice. Yeah, both runners handling their respective boss fights pretty well. And Aussie checking another miner here, getting more power bombs, matching Derp's 25. That will give both runners 2 crystal flashes if they do end up doing hell runs. I know a lot of people like to stop getting power bombs after the third pack because that's enough for Torian. I really like to see the 5 packs of power bombs before I have Varia.
Aussie going straight for the top, not even checking the E-tank location. Interesting choice.
Yeah, Speed Booster is a decent way through the sponge bathroom, but it's also not that hard to get back in to the E-tank location. And it's possible that he'll have better movement items to make that check faster on sort of a return trip. I would expect if he doesn't find something in the next 2 locations that we will see him go back in for that, but maybe not. And Derp is going down the elevator, starting his hell runs into ice. We don't yet know which of the runners' routes is going to be the one to pay off.
That was a really nice speedball into the ice place to start. Let's see what he gets.
Yeah, the old hundo there. And charge beam, not so bad.
Real charge beam, which means now his charge shot will do normal full charge damage.
I thought you were going to impress me with like a number for Ice Spazer, and I was thinking, man, I do not know the Ice Spazer beam combo number.
Absolutely not.
I'm glad we're on the same page there, PvP.
The fact that the beam damage isn't just the single beam damage added together was just broken to me the other day, and my whole life is a lie, so I'm not the one to ask about beam damage.
Yeah, so Derp has one more easy major check here at high jump boots, and then he's going to have to start thinking about actual hell runs. Aussie has 2 major checks here. Let's see what Derp gets. It's another E-tank.
More E.
But with that speed booster, it's not too bad to get to Bubble Mountain and Croc, so I kind of hope that Derp commits to that. Especially given what we know about the divergence here.
And just an E-tank out the wreck ship reserve as well. So neither place really come up hot yet.
Yeah, we still have E-tank and Gravity Suit location. Gravity Suit location, one of those that really can be very swingy if it is something important. And high jump boots for Aussie.
It's a shoe. That's nice.
That's an important shoe potentially. Nice first try blue gate glitch there for Derp.
Oh no, he's leaving. Aussie, your mitts.
Aussie is leaving the wreck ship E-tank location. That's some eyes in chat.
Eyes, yeah.
Azure eyes.
Derp is gonna hit up Crocomire. I like this play. I like going Croc first when I don't have a suit. I also like it when I don't really have an amazing movement item to get up Bubble Mountain. So, yeah, that's a good first stop. Might as well.
Yeah, you have Speed Booster. It's pretty easy to get in and out. And a lot of people are going to sequence this last in Upper Norfair. And so if you're interested in creating divergence with an opponent, which Derp is, then it makes sense to make this check first. And another E-tank for Derp. So thankfully that's at least going to speed up the rest of the hell run. Using a bomb to get a little bit of a boost to help with some of this acid. And pretty good management of the situation. Yeah, neither runner is likely to be feeling very good about how things are going right now.
Oh, we didn't even mention the vanilla Spazer. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I did notice we got Spazer, but what are vanilla items? I mean, I don't know where I get any items in the vanilla game. I just know that I have them by the time I need to run the room strats.
It was all a blur.
That's why double anti-bingo was always such a struggle. It was like, get 50 criteria missiles, and I'm thinking, are there even that many? And I'm pretty sure the answer is no, there aren't actually 50 criteria missiles. Nice. Oh, spring ball crate entry from Aussie. Good attempt. Almost got it.
Yeah, that was a good try. Oh, double E-tank at Croc. Man, this seemed silly.
Yeah, this wreck ship E-tank location is interesting. And oh, Derp, just a little slow for that spark, but a cool way to check that miner.
More power bombs. So the miner split in Dash is supposed to be somewhere around 50% of all the miners are missiles, and then the other 25 and 25% are supers and power bombs. Roughly. Not exactly, but this just seems like it's all power bombs.
Yeah, sometimes you get those seeds that just feel like they're all power bombs. And like, even though Dash has adjusted it, it's crazy that it still seems to happen. Derp, just don't hold the dash button.
Yes.
Just wall jump off the door frame, dude.
You will have your normal jump height if you jump without holding the dash button when you have speed booster.
I'm loving these little spring ball strats from Aussie. I don't know if they're things that he's done in this room before, maybe from like Max GT or something. I guess he would have killed Kraid in Max GT early enough. But just little optimizations like Kraid drop collection that just go very smoothly with the spring ball. It's good to see that stuff. And Derp does not have the high jump boost, so we're going to have to see some wall jumps here from Derp.
Freeze your friend the waiver. Watch out for your not friend Cack Attack. Very nice.
Yeah, makes it through. Cack Attack is definitely not friend.
Not friend and not food.
What's the use if it's neither of those things?
Just shoot it.
Shoot it, collect its drops. Wow, we're up to a lot of E-tanks. This is... Sometimes Dash does this. Sometimes Dash just hides the items places because it is in fact a randomizer. It just tends to play a little faster than typical randos.
So we've got 2 more items here in Norfair, and then we're pretty lost on what we want to do. Try to go in for that deboost. That waiver deboost is pretty tough sometimes. Oh no, he's gonna try this jump. Okay, no, he's not. He's just resetting the room. Okay. It's like, this is not gonna work.
The other jump is miserable and nobody wants to do it. I'm surprised Derp's not taking that power bomb, but he does have 5, so it makes sense. Sometimes it's just a little bit of a pain to avoid that one. Oh well, we have
more E.
We have only wave beam left, and of course, wreck ship E-tank. I like the decision on Derp to not even check that miner because like there's very little, especially having already grabbed the E-Tank, that he's actually going to want to grab there. And right now, Derp just wants to save time. Nobody's feeling good about their position in this race. Aussie got what?
We do.
Reserve E-Tank and high jump, and Derp has gotten reserve and a billion E-Tanks and charge.
You know, X-ray is actually in logic. The speed booster and high jump and or ice beam and all these tanks X-ray check. Neither of them checked it, which understandably so, but
yeah, I think that might be the last thing that anyone goes for. And wow, we're going to see this Norfair play completely strike out, and so it is X-ray or wreck ship E-Tank
or Mama.
Ooh, Mama is in logic. That's true.
Yep, Aussie can get to Mama. Derp can't get to Mama. Not easily, anyway.
No. Not with the tube broken like that. There's just...
That too! Derp, why?
He's gonna go back through that tube of shame.
He's gonna fall.
Derp sharing some thoughts about his situation in the IRC channel right now, saying, "I love Rando," with a little colon parenthesis smiley face. But we all do. That's why we're playing this. Rando's so much fun. So this is interesting because Derp and Aussie are both going to probably end up feeling really bad about their position in the race unless the answer is X-Ray or Mama. But right now, Aussie just has a bunch of E-Tank checks that he's going to do. So Derp has some time to make up some of that wrecked ship. If I had to call it right now, I'd say I do feel good about Derp's position, but you know, there's a lot of race left, and neither runner is going to feel good about their own position.
Yeah, I kind of think Derp is in a better position as well.
Just because if it does end up being wreck ship E-Tank, he's not going to climb Red Tower twice.
Exactly. But if it's a X-Ray or Mama, Aussie will get to those places first.
Yeah, I do kind of expect Aussie to check either of those before making the call to go back up to wreck ship. Although Aussie could still be looking at Gauntlet. He could be thinking Gauntlet could have grappling beam, which would be one of those things that you would, of course, want to have before going in on Suitless Meridia here. Because that's the difference between Mama Turtle and something like getting all the way to Botwood and Sand Pits.
I think there's only 6 more tanks out there in the world, 4 E-Tanks and 2 reserves.
Yeah, we've seen 2 E-Tanks, and Derp definitely... So there's 2 tanks in wrecked ship as well, so yeah, there's 2 and 2 left. There's only 4 tanks.
Oh my.
Tanks a lot, Seed. Tanks a lot. I apologize only to Derp and Aussie for that one. Nice speedball there to get into Fantoon.
Aussie will have a little bit easier of a time traversing Bubble Mountain with the high jump boots.
Yeah, the wall jump to get up to Norfair Reserve is still a little tricky, as we saw. Eventually, Aussie to just freeze one of the wave keeps him from having to farm Crystal Flash, but just no one's finding what they want right now. Getting fast there and finishing up in what I think was a decent 3-round there, so pretty alright Phantoon fight from there.
Pretty alright.
Yeah. And that's all we really want out of our boss fights in Randomizer. Like, we'd like them to be good, but really we just want them to not be bad most of the time.
Mostly.
So here, we're coming up on the moment of truth here for Derp on whether he's going to go to the E-Tank. His loadout isn't substantially better than what Ossie's was, because literally Norfair was all tanks.
If he doesn't go to the E-Tank, I am calling shenanigans. Like, that would just be so weird.
Yeah, there's not a lot of locations left for Derp. It could be one of those where he wants to check it after Upper Wreck ship, which is not all that uncommon. But at the same time, Ossie looked like he was making that play and then just doped out. Just said straight up, nah, I'd rather not.
It's like, nah, maybe later.
All right, looks like we are going to get this E-Tank knowledge. So here's the part where we get to know more than the runners. Good door check decision there, Derp.
He was just
I thought he was going to plow right on into the Kazan, and he does have enough E-Tanks that he could take quite a few hits because the seat gave us those E-Tanks. But yeah, I'm excited to see what Derp's about to find. Thankfully, no high jump boots yet in Speed Booster. This is going to be a little bit easier to make this jump than it otherwise would be.
Yep, this jump is super difficult with high jump boots. I don't even know how it's possible, but with the weird jump height, it's gravity. That's terrible.
That is
Ossie,
really
why?
good for Derp.
Why, Ossie, why?
That's right. Let's go slow, slow, slow.
Oh my goodness. Will Derp skip the top?
Not insurmountable, and I think Derp is going to probably skip the top. We'll see what he chooses to do with this, if he takes it into Meridia or if he takes it into Lower Norfair. His beam and health situation, obviously couldn't be much better. Look at him tanking these spike hits like a boss. He just doesn't care.
Where you going, Derp? Where you going? He's going up.
We're going up.
I'm pretty surprised, actually.
That's, without high jump boots yet, like, nothing is super cozy, and he might be thinking like he just needs to get lucky. Like, once you go down to Norfair and find just heck all, you really do kind of want to make something happen, and this could be the way to do it. Same thing with Ossie here on this play.
Yep, he's going in.
I think this is kind of what Ossie has priced himself into, and if he finds Varia here, like, you can bring that back. But yeah, this is runners who know who they're racing and kind of know what plays they can make to win. I like Ossie setting up for this double spring ball jump. Or single spring ball jump.
Yeah, you can get up on the fish, just one.
Yeah. I said double spring ball jump, but definitely meant just single spring ball jump or double jump.
There's like two pieces to the one jump. It's very confusing.
It's segmented. Like speedruns before like 2009.
Okay.
It's an E-Tank.
Let's not grapple, so he can leave. Just leave, Ossie. You're not going to Lower Norfair.
He's thinking about it. This is him saying he's thinking about it.
That's exactly why I didn't want him to get it.
Yeah, we're all on the ride now, and Aussie is the captain, and we're just going to see what happens.
Here we go.
I'm genuinely curious as to what we're going to get out of Aussie here. Are we going to get multiple spring ball jumps?
He's going this way. So he's doing something. Oh no, Derp. Come back.
Okay, he's moving. His blats are in place. Are we getting a crab climb? Oh no, this is not a crab climb. This is a... We're getting some tech here, is what we're getting. Some deep tech.
This is deep tech. This is really difficult, what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
Do not try this at home.
At some level, you make the plays that you need to make. I'm not a believer in this particular approach here from Aussie.
Think of how much easier it would have been to just not skip Rexship E-Tank. Imagine.
Yeah, I mean, he could be a lot of places that he's not right now, with that sort of a skip. That was fairly close from Aussie.
I was hoping the lack of grapple at Mama Turtle would stop this.
Would deter... PBB, if you thought we were getting out of here by 10 p.m., I've got news for you.
I was wrong.
Yeah, we're getting like 1 tile per second movement out of Aussie and 1 frame per second casting out of Derp.
No.
So we get to pick our slow poison here. But Aussie is leaving Meridia.
Derp's gonna check X-ray now. Maybe the slide will show us what it is. We'll see.
I think we're probably going to see it from Aussie before we see it from Derp. Aussie is very proficient at early X-ray strats. Not that he needs them here with high jump and speed booster. That's a great stop there on that tile. Unfortunately missed the wall jump frame. Didn't quite have great run speed, but yeah, we will find out from Aussie what's going on. And ooh, they're both gonna find their various suit. So I think Aussie's going down from here.
He's gotta.
Like, you gotta
Derp's
commit
in
to
go
the
mode.
skip, and yeah, Derp will be in go. Yeah, Aussie did get there before Derp, it seems. Although Derp is also 1 minute and 20 seconds behind now, quite literally. So I think Derp is actually out of X-ray sooner. Thankfully, that stop is not the triggering of reserve for the tank, so I had to look at Derp's health for a second. We got 10 good seconds of frames, and we're going to see Aussie go down for the lava dive. We know that this is not likely to be a winning play, but this is the play that Aussie has available to him. This is absolutely the right call.
Yep. And you know what he's probably gonna find down here? Grapple.
Yup, that's exactly what I'm expecting. Although, apparently Aussie has also broken the tube because of the early Meridian play.
He was actually trying to use it.
Yeah, he did leverage the tube check. All right, Derp is looking like he's also headed for Lower Norfair. If he goes into Meridia here, I might just flip the table a little. So yeah, he is going to Meridia or to North there.
I'm flipping the table.
You know, I guess the good news is that most people overestimate how slow Sumas Meridia is for Aussie. Like, assuming that he just like executes really, really well, which Aussie tends to do. He's not completely dead in this, even though it doesn't look good.
I don't know. Also, with Derp's timer being a little behind, he's a lot farther ahead than he looks. And Derp is very unlikely to die with the 8,000 E-Banks.
Derp does have like 27 total tanks at this point, so he's got pretty good ammo, 25, 25, 25. Like, the loadout, it could be better, but it's not bad. Dash developer Kip, this is his brainchild, coming through with the important questions, asking where Derp needs to look for the internet connection. We haven't found the internet connection yet, although we do find Plasma Beam here at GT. I think maybe if he goes to like the Meridian missile refill, there might be an internet connection back there.
That's a nice find. I don't think Derp checks that. He might.
Yeah, I don't think Derp checks that either. So Aussie will have Charge Ice Plasma. Probably also going to find Wave. Yeah, I think, especially because Derp did those early hell runs, we were just going to see him go. Well, we may not see it, but he is going to go. And we'll get periodic check-ins from Derp. Aussie running some nice new route strats there. Very clean lower worst run in the game. Really nice stuff from Aussie.
Yeah, that was excellent. Looks like Derp is headed right, so not gonna get Plasma. Yep.
I agree with this. You definitely never really want to go check the screw attack item. You definitely don't want to ever go check Gold Torizo himself in these. Just not worth it. So I can see Derp going straight to the right. I got so much heck yesterday in our team chat over the GT play. I stand by
it. It was a choice.
Every randomizer is a series of choices.
Yeah. Any race, there's always going to be like a dozen things that you can say you shouldn't have done or should have done better. There's no one thing that ever loses it for you.
Unless it's putting baby in the ceiling. Then sometimes that loses it for you.
Yeah, that's all your fault.
Yeah. If you really heck it up and like soft lock yourself, then yeah, like that can be the thing. Aussie is trying to go through the acid but does not have the gravity suit.
Yeah, Aussie, you skipped the gravity suit, remember? Do you remember, Aussie? Or did you forget?
So Aussie's gonna have a pretty nice Fantoon fight here, although with Varia, Fantoon does hit a little bit harder due to the way that the enemy damage reduction works. Aussie has enough experience across categories that this shouldn't be an issue, but is something to be mindful of. I think Ridley body shots are like 80 a pop with just Varia.
That's 50%. still.
Yeah. Apparently Ridley's fan tune. Oh
God.
no,
It's the thing.
Yeah, Azure with the 30 supers should do the trick. Thanks, Nintendo Power. You know, we just talking about Super Metroid. We making up names. It's okay. Derp is checking for ammo. I want you to just go, Derp. Things are going okay. Things for Aussie are about to be going swimmingly, and that's exactly what we need.
Was that a pun, Maniacal?
How would that have been a pun, vulgarity?
Going swimmingly? Because he's about to go swimming?
You know, maybe it was.
I'm on to you. Yeah, unless Derp literally died, he is ahead of Aussie right now, quite a bit, based on timer.
Yeah, Aussie, a tile low for the strat he wanted there. Thankfully has plenty of power bombs.
I think Derp should set his controller down and call his ISP, get that sorted out.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm cool with the slow frames here. In all honesty, I'm going to give Derp heck about his frame rate, but like it's really frustrating as a runner and a streamer when this sort of stuff happens, and it happens to pretty much all of us.
Yeah. Well, here's that wave beam. So decently stacked Lower Norfair.
Yeah. Unfortunately, wave beam at the one spot that is going to prevent you from getting to run the nice Firefleet deboost strat. The game always has a way of like placing items such that it prevents the strat that you actually want to run. And Aussie might be going for a spike suit here to speed up his suitless Meridia. We'll see if he can get his spring ball spike suit. Okay, I thought he was going back for it again. I think he was thinking about it.
What a show off.
With only 350 health right now. Doesn't want to waste the time and take too much extra damage. So Aussie is going to cross back into single chamber here at about 4720. We'll see if Derp ends up with grapple or if he just wants to stare longingly at it. Okay, we're getting the frame.
Why? Why'd you pick that up?
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one. I guess depending I like grabbing grapple here. He didn't get plasma, so he has charge, ice, Spazer for the Dragon fight, and pretty bad ammo. So like he has a billion E-tanks, he's going to be able to get a quick grapple. That's going to be worth the 7 seconds.
Grapple is a really nice strat. Alright, Aussie.
Man, Derp better not spend so much time in this acid. Okay, now he's spending time inside the metal pirate. That's bad.
Right. More Meridia coming at ya.
Coming at me slowly at 60 frames per second. I think we get to see Aussie's iframes. I think he's streaming in 60. He might be doing 30. I don't know. Oh, nice little flatly jump there from Aussie. And using the wall jump strat to get up. Very cool. I don't know if that was an intended or planned flatly or if it was just kind of like reading the situation.
might help Batu E-Tank his space jump, because that'll help Aussie a little bit.
Yeah. Although, for the most part, like, he's got it pretty well under control here. You do see Derp is getting his wave beam. Again, Aussie's cross back into, like, the main single chamber was about 4720, so we'll have to see when Derp crosses back. That'll give us an idea of where we are time-wise.
He's walking on spikes. Look at him go.
Nice grapple jump here from Aussie. And looked like Derp must have had trouble getting back over to the other side of, it's a Fune, I think, in that room?
Yeah. He wanted to let the Fune live, but he can't get out. Further back.
We saw its big health remains. And Aussie actually not doing too great on health here despite the 12E tanks.
Derp has also been picking up some ammo on the side. That'll slow him down.
He's not gonna find that plasma beam. He knows he's skipping a lot of Meridia and has to be thinking, okay, it's pretty likely that plasma's there. Also, in the meantime, he has 0319 as his ammo, so his ammo is actually not looking all that great, even for doing the stuff that he has coming up.
If you're Posture, that's fantastic ammo for Turian.
It's definitely not what you were looking for. You didn't want anything in the Supers column for Torian.
That's true, it's a little too much. A little excessive.
A little generous. Nice climb there, freezing the Metroids. And we are into Coliseum. Thankfully, Aussie does have a very good RBO time and has a lot of experience in making it through this room without gravity suit.
That's true. I think he's second place in RBO.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the leaderboard recently. I believe he was second place at least one point. Probably still is. Hasn't been a super active category lately. But I know he did a pretty extensive RBO grind. And it looks like Derp is at the farm well below 47 minutes, let alone 48, which I guess was the mark to beat. I saw that Aussie was doing his grapple jump through Aqueduct when he had 50 minutes. So we'll see in another 7 minutes when Derp's timer gets to 50 what that might look like. But honestly, the time out of Dragon might be the better indicator. Just because between Aussie and Derp, it's going to be substantially different. The fights, Derp's going to have a longer Dragon fight than that. And Aussie, very nice. Yeah, nice grapple jump escape there.
Wish I could do that. Jealous.
You too can grapple jump PvP. Like the rest of Suitless Meridia, it's pretty much just about knowing how to do it. Most of the stuff isn't that bad. That grapple jump is kind of bad. But I know you can do it.
Someday.
See what Aussie runs here. Okay, nice. He is going to do the nice quick exit there. Always good to see that little slide up the wall. Okay, Aussie's through the worst of it.
Yep. Pretty straightforward coming out. Probably take the sand pit. We'll see.
Yeah. Botchwound's dead. You do have regular bombs. I think taking the sand pit is probably more likely, but no, looks like he's going back the other way.
Yeah, I think you would kind of.
No, he just didn't want to take the right sand pit.
That's the bad sand pit. This is the good one.
Left sand pit forever. So we're chugging along on both screens now.
We're chugging.
Oh yeah, so Derp probably about 2 minutes ahead into Botchwound. Looked like he was going for the decalled setup. No idea if he got it or not. There were some X particles there on the screen. Interesting that Aussie wants to wall jump this rather than spring ball jump it. I don't think this is faster.
Those people who want to underwater wall jump volunteer to wall jump underwater. Those are weird people.
I think we all kind of signed up to volunteer to wall jump underwater by joining this league, but we didn't think of it in quite those terms at the time.
All right. So Derp's timer keeps getting farther and farther behind. So I can only imagine Derp is like in terrain right now.
Yeah, I think Derp is probably looking at like a 1 hour to 1:02 type of pace. Oh, Aussie is gonna murder the fish.
Oh no.
We don't talk about chain damage. That's Shaktool's digging game, chat. We've been getting some rough dash seeds in the tournament this week, in the league this week. Yeah, I mean, although does rough dash seed just equate to you have to go to wrecked ship? That seems to be what's making most of them rough.
It equates to really good runners taking more than 50 minutes to clear them.
Okay, Derp is going for a quick grapple, but he's in Dragon's face. I'm not sure. Aussie with the double green pirate power bombs. Blessed be the run.
What?
I tell you, these are not uncommon drops.
Oh, Dragon and Samus playing footsie.
Yeah, so Derp is grappling Dragon, although it's not the quick grapple, basically while Aussie is in Aqueduct grapple jumping. So Derp will have been the first into Torian. Unless Derp is about to surprise us all with a tour of Meridia.
Do it, Derp. Check plasma. You know you want to.
Don't do it, Derp. Don't check plasma. Awesome. Setting up for his baby skip. He's got everything with space jump that he could reasonably want. See if he goes for the spring ball skip here just for that. Nah, he's doing a traditional setup here. See if he gets a nice 5 jump. Oh, he had the 5 jump. He went for it, but thankfully his health was pretty low.
Yeah, I think Aussie has skipped enough for 1 seed.
Well, I think he's about to skip the Zeb. We'll see how that goes.
Gotta fill up all them E-tanks. Let's go.
Much faster to fill here than at the ship. So definitely wanted to go into Torian to get that refill.
Bounce.
That room right there, the Torian Ghidorah room, probably one of the rooms that Springball is most useful when you don't have space jump. Nice Zeb skip there from Aussie. And Dirk is falling farther and farther behind. Actually, they're probably ahead.
Probably even done by now.
We're going to watch it happen here on the stream, but we've crossed the 101 mark, so we can say that Dirk will finish this run eventually, frame by frame, in first place with an official SRL time of 1 hour and 52 seconds. He's on his way.
Aussie had damage down to just 181, which is 1 health too much for Mother Brain to not continue.
Yeah, I was a little worried about what was going to happen there with Mother Brain with that health.
Yeah, big 3G to Derp. Let's see, it was a bit of a slog. Anytime racers that are this good get over an hour seat time is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, this scene was brutal. I mean, Aussie was kind of made the one bad call after the good call of going direct ship and just skipping the E-tank location. And Dirk did the full hell run. It was definitely quite a ride. It was hard to assess who was ahead, not only because we were getting 1 frame per minute from Dirk, but really just because early on it wasn't clear whether it was going to be Mama Turtle, whether it was going to be X-Ray, or whether it was going to be that E-tank. And it turned out that the E-tank location was the one to punish Aussie there.
Hey, Derp's credits. We rolling.
Oh, yeah, so Dirk did say, so my stream died, when was someone going to tell me? In the IRC chat. So yeah, Dirk is back online, and Dirk is here with us as we get a nice blue bomb from Aussie. GG Dirk, you didn't heck it up. Too bad.
I don't know what happened to my stream. It's just rip, I guess.
It's good now.
Yeah. Those things happen, and honestly, I thought about saying something in the IRC, but I thought it better to not distract and alter the course of the run.
I probably would have just tried to turn my stream back on, like, during Mother Brain 2. I don't know how,
Yeah. when you watch it back, you'll kind of see. I think we lost you, gosh, right around X-ray when you were headed into the X-ray check.
So what happened to Aussie, by the way? I thought I was behind like all game, but then I won, I guess.
GG's to Aussie, who does finish with an official time of 1:04.28. What did happen to Aussie was Aussie went to wreck ship first, but skipped wreck ship E-Tank.
I'm gonna have a word with my teammate about that.
And then never went back to that E-Tank location.
That's not ideal.
No, it's not typical, and it definitely wasn't ideal in this seed. And so, like, basically from like 25 minutes, I was like, oh gosh, these guys both feel awful. Which was kind of the me and Ajder race yesterday as well, where like I punted 6 minutes, but had ultimately a really solid route. And Ajder went down and did a bunch of hell runs, and things were in the wreck ship. It was kind of an interesting parallel.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like pretty much all of my plays up until Varia, or up until I found Varia, which I guess also was when my stream decided to crap itself. But I was basically operating under the assumption that Aussie went to ship first and got, I mean, when I saw gravity, I assumed that he would have gotten gravity and then bailed. So that's why I bothered checking the second half at all. It was just because I figured it was something that Aussie didn't check. But I guess that explains things.
We can welcome Aussie in. Yeah, unfortunately, the thing he didn't check was the gravity suit. But GG, Aussie.
By the end, there's only so many places it could be. I was a little worried. GG, Derp.
GG.
Yeah, this one was a wild one to watch. So PBB, sorry, what were you gonna say?
I'm just gonna ask Aussie what told him to make such a decision. Does he not remember the myths?
Oh, the myths.
The myths, Aussie, the myths.
Always skip that check. Never back.
No, don't.
In 316 location full rando, I can get it. In 34 location rando,
I'm more check I wanted to check the attic part, the speed locked place, gravity.
Yeah, I thought we were going to see you do that and then go back in to check the E-Tank if you hadn't found a suit or something. And were you entertaining that and then decided to bail, or were you just committed to skipping it from square one?
I was leaning towards skipping, but then with high jump, like I figured that was the value, so I left because I got high jump.
Yeah, unfortunately at that point, Derp had done most of the Upper North for Hell Run because you didn't have to spend a lot of time farming because it came with 8 tanks.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
But we knew that it was tanks all the way down, and we weren't sure for a while if it was Mama Turtle with those high jump boots, if it was X-Ray with all the tanks, high jump, and speed, or if it was Wreck Ship E-Tank was going to be the thing that broke the seat open.
Yeah, the Varia X-Ray was pretty interesting. Like, the seed really didn't make that check very convenient either way you go through. Possible, definitely doable.
Yeah, that's a check that I've mostly stopped doing because it doesn't tend to have something in Dash.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. Although very often you have an item to make it pretty easy by the time you get to Red Tower, so I usually make the check before making the decision up first down. But it definitely is a pretty low yield location. I'd be interested to look at the stats on it.
Yeah, no sign of that space jump anywhere, or screw tech for that matter. Aussie did find plasma at the screw tech location. Yeah,
which for Aussie, screw attack very easily could have been where gravity was, and so it makes a lot of sense to make the check.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to suppose that the other desirable major items were just somewhere in Meridia.
Tracy saying space jump in the sand pit and screw attack at Shack.
Where was Plasma?
Screw attack. So Aussie gate glitched. Aussie, however, did not go fight GT.
It did not.
Sounds like a mistake to me personally.
Yeah, I like fighting GT. I don't know.
I didn't get the plasma until after doing the check.
Well, yeah, but once you got the plasma, you could go fight him.
Yeah, you could just go around.
Yeah, this was a very, very entertaining race, even though I imagine for each of you that it wasn't particularly fun for most of it.
No, on my side, it felt like I was reading the seed really well up until
Mama wasn't anything.
until Derp was done, I guess.
Yeah. Were you expecting like gravity in left sand pit at that point then?
I guess so. I guess Spring Ball would let you get it. I don't know what the logic is on sand pits.
Yeah, and I guess you never went back to Gauntlet, right?
Yeah.
So like that could have been the space jump. It wasn't. It was an E-tank. Big surprise. Oh wait, so that was actually an extra E-tank because Derp reset out of there. So PBB, we knew even one more tank. There were only 2 reserves and 1 E-tank left outstanding when we were talking about it.
I'm pretty sure I found 3 reserves though, right?
Eventually, that was before we found the 3rd one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We had like 12 locations left and only 3 or 4 outstanding tanks. It was pretty absurd.
Oh, yeah.
When we were looking at like where could gravity be, where could Varia be, sort of thing.
Yeah, at that point, odds were that an item would be an actual item.
Yeah, I found so many tanks, I may as well like checking majors becomes more valuable. Was that something that you were considering as the seed went on and Upper Norfair was mono tanks, or were you just kind of playing it item by item?
Repeat that?
So like with wrecked ship, for instance, you were saying that you did do upper wrecked ship thinking Aussie might have bailed with just gravity, and if you find Varia up there, it's pretty high yield.
I mean, honestly, the item that I was most hoping for was Plasma Beam being up there, because I felt like that would be what sped me up the most. But High Jump ended up being really good. And then it ended up being really good because it also, I probably wouldn't have checked X-Ray without High Jump, so that led me to Varia. And after that, it was Go Mode. So I could have probably finished the seed without Varia, but it made the rest of my routing a lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
So the seed went pretty smoothly from there.
Skipping Varia without Plasma or Screw Attack. I mean, even with 2 Crystal Flashes and that many E-tanks, it still can be a little slow.
So yeah, after I did my Norfair cleanup, I had like 11 E-tanks plus reserves or something. So even completely suitless Lower Norfair was like a possibility, but didn't have the Plasma or the Screw Attack. So I decided
I
against
saw
that.
you thinking about it.
I was thinking about it, yes.
Yeah, when you grabbed the Mama Turtle E-tank, we were just like, we might be going for a ride.
Yeah, pretty sad that I didn't get the grapple list, Meridia, because that's something I practiced. But I got Varia right after.
I saw what you were going for, and it doesn't look fun. It was impressive to even see that sort of stuff attempted in a race, to be honest.
Yeah, well, when I got the grapple, like it went pretty fast. So
yeah, you
got showed off correctly.
Yeah, your Suitless Meridia the second go round was really excellent. Really nice Main Street climb. Just great Coliseum both ways.
was a great job by both of our runners. Either of you want to say something else about the seed? Or anything?
Heck, my internet. Apparently.
Heck.
It's like, I haven't even had any problems with streaming. And then the first time I do, in like 2 months, it's when I'm racing, which is really unfortunate, but it is what it is, I guess.
That's how it be.
Yeah, we got enough frame by frame updates to kind of piece it together, but yeah, I mentioned at some point, I was just like, yeah, this, like, it feels real bad when that sort of stuff happens. So, you know, sorry it happened, but I'm glad that your internet didn't go out completely.
True.
Because that would have been, you know, even worse. But yeah, it looks like both Shaktool's digging game and Slow are making it through week 2 with 3-1 records, which are, you know, strong positions. I think this for both teams is probably one of the harder matchups we're going to have statistically, sort of over the course of the league. So I was excited when I saw it on the calendar.
I was too. I was really excited. But now it's smooth sailing, right? Maybe?
I don't know about that. There's a lot of really good
I
teams.
think we still have to play Sloaters later.
Yeah, the Slaughter Squirty team. Yeah, that's,
Meh.
you know.
Well, GG to both of you guys, and just want to remind everybody to follow our runners, Aussie101 and TG Derp. And thank you to Scoopula, our tracker. And thank you, Maniacal, for coming in to surprise me on commentary. It's very nice.
Yeah, thank you, PBB, for letting me join on commentary sort of in the 11th hour. And I'm glad I did. The race was a lot of fun. GG's to both of our runners. I'll echo PBB's. Please go give them a follow. They both stream lots of Super Metroid, usually at appropriate frame rates, and they're both really good runners. So, you know, show them some support. Keep an eye on them for future weeks. And yeah, thanks to Scoopula for the tracking.
And we'll pick it back up tomorrow at 5 p.m. And then a whole host of races, and the last one at 9 p.m. So we will see you then.
Yeah, that 5 p.m. is going to be good. We got Saffron versus MST, the Cat Jammers versus Green Boomerang Fan Club. I'm excited for that race.
I am too.
So, you know, take a few hours, get some rest, be up at the early hour of 5 p.m. Eastern time, and get ready for what will surely be a great Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday of Super Metroid Rando before we start week 3, which is going to be Chozo Rando. So that's coming up.